All right, today we out here at the Julian Williams press conference today. Ran into Freeway Ricky Ross. What's good, man?
What up, y'all? I'm here in Philadelphia. Support my man, J-Rock, defending his title, world champ. You know what I'm saying? I think he could be one of the greatest fighters that ever fought, even, you know, with the one loss.
You know, with your entrepreneurial spirit, I know you just recently...
That's what's going to kill it. That's what's going to kill the game. I don't think like nobody else. How you doing? I'm good. I'm good.
So I know you recently just got your license.
Yes.
How hard was that process for African American to get that? To your knowledge, how many people of color have those licenses?
In LA, I think it's 13 of us. I'm one of 13 now.
Is it very political to get one of those licenses?
Well, you know, the way the system is set up, it's not set up for blacks to win. You know, they start off with these high fees, and then when it's not high fees, it's almost like winning the lottery. You know, I had to almost win the lottery in order to get this license.
You know, going back, you know my man Eddie of Blue Line Kennels, that's who I got your first book from, man. That's a very, very good book I've been reading so far.
Yeah, my book is going to be a game changer. A lot of people still slipping on it, but it's the truth. I mean, it got me right here where I'm at today. Got me a cannabis license, the movie, the book. I mean, you know, you just keep going on and on and on, you know, with the things that, you know, the things that we can do. Here with my man, Tone. I'm working with Tone right now. Tone is the one that got me in this position. We redoing his career. He coming off a fresh win. Got about 3 more fights coming up this year. And we're going to get him back, get him a belt too. So he can be standing there with Rock. Him and Rock both had a belt.
Man, what was it to getting into the sport of boxing that really interests you?
Man, I should have been in boxing, man. I remember when I was about 23 years old, when I sit in prison, this came back to me, and Don King came up to the table. It was about 15 or 20 of us from LA, all dope boys, and we was having breakfast. And Don King walked up to the table and shook all our hands. And when I sit in jail, I said, you know what? You should have got up and told Don King right there you had $3 million. What do you want to do? And I hate I didn't do that. So now I got to make up for that mistake. So I'm chasing boxing now. And if you go read my article that I did in LA Magazine, you know, I predicted that I was going to be doing boxing just like I'm doing now. In 1998, when I had a life sentence without the possibility of parole.
You know, speaking on that, what do you feel about the state of boxing right now?
They need some help. You know, these guys don't really know how to market it. They're not really making superstars. You know, Floyd is really the only superstar in the industry, and then after him is Pacquiao, and it's a big drop-off after that. I don't feel that it should only be two superstars in the industry. I feel that people are going to love other people. They're going to love Tom. I mean, look at Tom. Look at Tom. The girls love him.
You know, what we have now with the state of social media is a big opportunity.
Social media is a neutralizer, so that's what we use in social media. We're going to be doing a lot of fights here in the next couple months. We hooked up with Impact Network, and they're going to be giving me slots on their cards, and they talking about doing 50 fights a year, so we're going to keep Tone busy. If they don't get the top guys on fighting, we're going to fight everybody in the top 100. We're going to whoop everybody in the top 100 till ain't nobody else in the top 100. That's how we're going to do it.
Hey, man, can I ask you real quick, man, what's your goals for 2020?
I just want to fight at least 5 or 6 times so I can get a USBA belt or something. And hopefully by 2021 I get a shot at a title or something.
And what weight class would you?
I'm featherweight.
Featherweight?
126.
Oh, with the 126.
But I bounce back from 26 and 30. I can do either or.
That's a heavily stacked area right there, man, between the 126 and the 135, even all the way up to the 140.
Yep.
Hey, man, congratulations on what you do, man. How can people follow you, man?
Antonio DeBose on Facebook, Instagram, Tiger_WP. And yeah, that's it. I just got 2 Instagram and Facebook.
How did you get into the sport of boxing?
I used to be watching Julian and them in the amateurs. I used to come to all the amateur fights when he was amateurs, stuff with Stephen Fulton, stuff like that. And I was always an athlete, like a football athlete. And when I graduated just Golden Gloves my first year. So after that, I just kept winning, and then here I am.
Man, I really appreciate your time today on the roast, man. And good luck on everything you're doing, man. Appreciate it. All right.
What is that?
On the ropes. I got one last question for you. This is for people who are going through life struggles, man. What's the hardest thing you've been through in your life, and how did you overcome it?
That's a hard one. I've been through a lot of struggles, you know. From having a life sentence without the possibility of parole, coming home and having to start all over with nothing, you know. Leaving the streets, you're on top of the world, and then coming back from the streets and you sleeping on the curb. So it's just been so many things. But, you know, at the end of the day, everything is how you see it. You know, you can look at heartache as a curse, or you can look at it as a stepping stone to getting to the top. And that's why I like Jake so much, because he looks at this as a stepping stone and not as a curse. And he's
very humble, very humble.
Very humble, very humble. So that's what it do, man.
I appreciate your time today.
All right.
All right, we out.